Okay, so I just had some issues with my laptop here. I am unable to get the camera and the mic and everything dialed in. So here we are. We're on my cell phone. And we're talking about, well, we're on the fitness fasting series. So we must be talking about fasting this week. And I just had my 3 days off and I did pretty good. I was skipping my breakfast and trying to eat a later lunch and then eat like one or two meals and just go from there. Get some activity in. If the snowstorm wasn't as bad as we thought it was going to be, so I ended up, but it was bad enough to not really go outside much. So I did like 15 kilometers on my stationary bike today, and I wanted to just go live and really just throw that implementation intention out there that I'm gonna fast for my 4 days of on work this week. So what day is it today? Is this, I don't even know, Tuesday? So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, something like that. I'll be fasting. So that's what I did last year. That was really effective. I just fasted during my work days, and then I ate. Well, the most effective one was when I ate OMAD for my days off. But I'm gonna just try to at least stick with the fasting for my work days for now, without getting too panicky about what that's gonna look like when on my days off. Just to not overdo myself too much and just say, all right, Zach, you're gonna fast for 4 days. I can usually get away with that pretty easily without overexerting myself too much. I'm gonna try, and I'm gonna get some running in. I watched a video today. A guy fasted for 7 days. He's a type 1 diabetic, and he ran 5 marathons in that week. So pretty crazy. So it's just one of those things like, hey, it can be done. Thank you for stopping in, Angel. Hey, you didn't give me that thumbs up. Oh, maybe you did. I can't see my this cell phone is different than when you're going live with your with my laptopamus. So just trying to stay positive, guys. I'm always looking for the next way to get motivated to work, to fast, to lose weight, to exercise more. And to just stick with it. I've done a lot of soul searching these last 6 months. The first 3-4 months of last year, 2023, were great for the weight loss, were great for the channel. I had broke up with my ex-girlfriend, and I was kind of in that transitionary stage, and I seemed to do really good in that stage of the weight loss. Where it's like, okay, Zach, it's all about you. Just love yourself, do the right thing for yourself. You'll find a woman. Well, then when I do, which typically is my downfall, then I just don't take care of myself as well. So this time I'm just trying to figure out how to. I'm all in love again. I'm getting married. I'm engaged. I have my big news today, guys. We got so I talked about our visa got approved from the United States Customs and Immigration Service. I got approved like 3 weeks ago. So now it got sent to the National Visa Center. So now we got our National Visa Center number, and that will get shipped off to the embassy, and we'll be setting our date and for the embassy interview and for the medical and blah blah blah. So it is happening, guys. It is so exciting. So that's a wonderful motivator for me too. Like, okay, Zach, you might only have a few more months. Thank you, Angel Dust. Yeah, it's just such a wonderful blessing to hear about that today. I started talking to my fiance when she wakes up. It's a 13-hour time difference. So it's the afternoon when she wakes up at like 5:30 in the morning. And I was like, oh, I didn't check my email yet. I checked it early in the morning, but it wasn't the National Visa Center wouldn't have emailed me at like 5 in the morning. So then I fell back asleep and I woke up and I'm chatting with her in the afternoon. I was like, oh, let me go check my email, and boom, there it was. So now they said they don't need any more documentation. They just ship it off to the embassy, and we will be good to go. Trying to figure out this Rubik's Cube. It's been about a minute, so I'm trying to remember how to finish this thing off. Where are we at here? How do we do this? I'm gonna get it, guys. I'm gonna get it here. Let's figure it out. Let's do it. There's about 5 patterns you got to know to do a Rubik's Cube. It's super easy. You just look it up. It's super easy. And I'm forgetting the last pattern. Okay, this has to go this way. So you drop it like that, and go like that, go like that. Oh my God, there you guys. I had to really concentrate. So, all right, I succeeded on the Rubik's Cube. Took about 5 minutes. I can normally do it in about 90 seconds, but that's been a minute. So this is a sign, guys. I'm going to succeed on this 4-day water fast. Really just looking past it already, like, okay, you got to knock out this 4-day fast. And something that's really driving me right now is the diet bet. Where's my I was just gonna look for my phone, but I just remembered I am live on my phone right now. I should grab one of my other phones. But the 4%, I got to lose 4% of my body weight in 4 weeks, and which ended up being like, because I'm pretty heavy, I'll just say 11 pounds or whatever it was. That doesn't sound right, but something like that. And then I let about a week go by, and I started another one. So I had lost like the majority of the 4% I already needed to lose. So then I made another bet. So the one's going to expire, like, let's say April 15th or something. And then the next one will expire the next week. So I really have to be pushing myself here. And so, like, that's why I did the 15 kilometers on the exercise bike today. I just had, like I said, I had my tea for breakfast, and I did the eggs and beef for lunch. It was like some ground hamburger I just fried. It's super lean. It doesn't even like make any fat in the pan. So I threw a little butter in there to fry the eggs in with it and just mix it all together. Did I put anything else in it? I feel like I put some seasonings or vegetables or something in it, but I don't remember. But so I had that for lunch, and then I had some toast and later on for a snack, and then I had a couple 300-calorie chicken fettuccine Alfredo TV dinner meal. So I might have overate today, and plus I had some celery and peanut butter. So yeah, I probably went over my 2,000 calories, but I put the 15 kilometers in. And this is one of the things. It's like my eating issues, at least I have it down to where I'm eating the majority is healthy food. Like the only bad thing I probably ate today was peanut butter. And it was all natural peanut butter that had only peanuts and salt, but still, it's too fatty. It's too many calories. If you would have just skipped out the peanut butter today, it would have been the perfect day. It would have just been beef and eggs and vegetables, celery, and I don't know. I'm gonna get it whipped though. So I got the fasting down. So it's like, Zach, just go back to the fasting, knock a 4-day fast out, get to these 4% wins, and in a week from now, I think I'm gonna start another one where I keep having to slowly progress and just keep rolling. And when I have these like challenges going, and I'm trying to get on it every day, get on the app, the weight bet. What did I say? Diet bet app. It's a shitty app. Do not use it. Find a different one. But I'm on it, so I'm like, screw it, I'll use it. I'm gonna have to. I'm very competitive, but in a happy way. Like I would go outside and throw hands with you if you want to put the gloves on and box, and I don't care if I win or lose. I'm very excited, and it's fun to compete like that, or even a game of chess, or we can go grapple. I trained jiu-jitsu for years, or run around the block. Like I don't have to win. I love to compete. I'm not like this I can never lose type of competitor. I'm just a guy that likes to fight and struggle and compete, and be challenged, put it like that. I love to have a challenge set before me. And so this weight loss app, I got money on the line. I put $40 up on each one of these bets. So if I don't lose 4% of my body weight in the first 4 weeks, I lose $40. And then a week later, the other one will expire too, and I'll lose 40 more bucks. And I'm going to do it again. I'll lose 40 more bucks. So it's like, I'm just going to keep doing it. And I'm going to not be losing 40 bucks. And something I did today too. I ordered because I'll be on my exercise bike and I'll put my hat on and I'll put a scarf. I put gloves and I'm trying to sweat and I got my little radiator heater and I'll put it next to the bike and I'll try to get a good sweat going. But I ordered a sauna suit from Amazon today while I was on there. So I am going to just be crushing. I'll take some videos of just pouring sweat, sauna suit, exercise bike rides, especially, I know it's, like I said, it's all snowy, cold, freezing cold Minnesota weather right now. But in the summertime, I want to take the bike out in the backyard. There's a big field right outside our backyard. And just get all sweaty out there with the sauna suit on in a 90-degree sun, hopefully. But Angel Dust, how far is Duluth from me? It is. I am in Jordan, Minnesota, and it's straight south on 35, Interstate 35, and it's about 4-hour drive. So what would that be? A couple hundred miles, whatever. I drive up there all the time because I go hiking on the Superior Hiking Trail. Well, not all the time recently, but I have a lot. Over the last 4 years, 4 or 5 years, I started hiking up on the Superior Hiking Trail. So that starts a little bit south of Duluth, but I never hiked that area. I've only hiked it north of Duluth. And I usually drive about an hour past Duluth and go up the north shore of Lake Superior. And that's on 62, I think it is. 61 maybe is the name of that road, that the North Shore, and go into Silver Bay and go to Penn Boulevard. And there's a great trailhead there that you can walk in. And there's a Bean and Bear Lake. Oh, okay. Silo thing. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of industry up there in Duluth. You know, they have the bay there, the port there where shipping is coming in and out, and there's all kinds of different grain silos and rock quarries up there and all kinds of stuff. It's a very historic part of Minnesota. A lot of people kind of go on little mini vacations. You know, I wouldn't call it an exactly, but you know, just go up there and see the sights and walk around the parks. But anyway, I blow right through Duluth and I drive another hour and a half, and because the Superior Hiking Trail goes all the way up to Canada to the border. There's a something 271 overlook or whatever it's called. I don't remember right off the top of my head, but it's something like that. So the Superior Hiking Trail, just to get off track a little bit here, something I'm more excited about, is like a 330 something mile long trail, and it's just treacherous, and most of it's up and down because you got the lake to the east of you as let's say you're hiking from south to north. You'd have the lake to the east to you on your right, and you're kind of weaving on this ridge. So it's a lot of, you're up on a hill and down in the valleys and up in a hill and just up and down and up and down, especially out of Silver Bay. That's why I like hiking I'll park at Penn Boulevard and hike north out of Silver Bay, Penn Boulevard trailhead. And it is just a brutal workout. I've done like 65 miles from there to, what is it? Not Tattagouche. It's the next one up. So there's state parks too, and there's other trailheads all over the place, and there's campsites all along the trail, and it's free. You know, you just can't camp on the campsites that are within the state parks, but they're pretty small, like just a mile or two. So you'll be hiking, and as long as it's, you know, if it's 3 p.m, you're like, okay, I'm gonna make it through the state park and get to the camping site on the other side. Because sometimes it'll take you like 2 hours to even hike like a mile. But I just love it when I'm up there. I'll wake up in the morning, pound a cup of coffee. I don't drink coffee anymore, but I have black tea. But get pumped. I usually don't eat right away. Pack up my gear and just start hiking. And I'll hike for a few hours and then stop and eat some breakfast. And then hike a few more hours and stop and eat lunch and hike another 5. Sometimes I'll hike like 12, 14 hours in a day. And then just hike all the way till it's getting dark and stop at a campsite and set up and go to sleep. And do it again the next day, and do it again the next day, and do it again the next day. And I want to plan a bigger trip up there. I've only done like 3-4 days at a time. I've probably hiked about half of it, different sections. I'm trying to think the farthest north. I don't know the names of all the towns up there. Lutsen, I've went farther north than that. So pretty much everything from Silver Bay, probably 100 and something miles north. I've done all those sections and maybe just 3 different little times. Um, Super fun. I love getting outdoors and hiking. It's one of my favorite activities. My fiance has been telling me, oh, when she gets here, don't go camping. Or even when she's not here, she doesn't want me to go because I could be injured and then she won't make it here. But she's coming, baby. Don't worry, honey. You're going to be here. Your hubby, Zaki, is going to be fine. He's a paratrooper and he knows how to survive outdoors. Which reminds me, you guys, I ran into a black bear a couple of years ago. It was so awesome. I got up early in the morning. I was at a campsite with about 5 other people. There was 3 college kids that were doing the whole trail. They were just killing it. I had saw them that day. They passed me up, but then by the end, by the night, I caught up to where they were. And then there was a couple other women at the campsite, and we're all bullshitting. But anyway, the next morning, I was the first one who got up and just took off. So I beat everybody to this bear before he got scared off the trail. I think it was a female because she didn't look too big, maybe just like 250, 300 pound black bear. So it's nothing dangerous. She was terrified of me and took off running as soon as she saw me. I tried to grab my phone and get a picture, but I just had my head down. I got my headphones in one ear. I was listening to some Audible books, some like self-help and motivation books, and I'm just trucking. Sometimes I even jog with my pack on. And I saw a big black bush right up by this. I was like, my God, that bush looks so much darker than all the other bushes around. And all of a sudden, that bush's head came up and looked at me. And I was like, shit, trying to grab my phone. This was probably 40 yards away. It was pretty close. And she ran directly on the trail where I was going, also. So for like the next hour, I was blowing my whistle. Beep, 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 beep. Hey, bear. Don't come at me in these I'm in these tall weeds going through this skinny little trail and I'm like a bear could just be on me. But I knew black bears are terrified of humans, so I wasn't too afraid. I had my neck knife around my neck and I was ready to just whoosh, whoosh. I'll fight a bear if I have to. I mean, you can't go down like that. So really, guys, this episode is just all about fitness and fasting. Fitness through fasting. And we're gonna fast for 4 days, 96-hour fast. Just drink water. I'll probably take some fasting salts just to make sure my workouts I don't get too lightheaded and woozy, because when your body starts dumping all that sugar and then it dumps all that sodium and you lose all that water and you got to drink tons of water and then all of a sudden you have no electrolytes in you. So you really got to do something. The good thing is this spring water I drink does have minerals in it, so that helps a lot. But I'm gonna try to jog. I'm gonna try to jog at least a couple miles each day, or if I can't jog the whole 2 miles, if I'm tired, I'll walk it. But I mean, I'm gonna get a couple miles in. We'll see. Let's see how many miles I can get in, guys. Maybe that's all. I'll add a challenge into this 4 day fast. Is I'll fast 96 hours and then we'll see how many miles I can jog. And it's going to be on the treadmill because it's just too sloppy. It snowed and it's just pure slop out. My running shoes would just be drenched in within a quarter mile. So I'm going to do it all on the treadmill. But thankfully, I got an awesome little gym at work that 95% of the time I work out in there. 80% of the time I work out in there, I'm by myself. So it's awesome. Can get in there and get a good workout just while I'm on either on break or right before work or right after work. So any 3 of those options, it's going to be great. So I'll try to just get on it every day of the 4 days. And just if I jog a half a mile, fine. If I jog 2-3 miles, fine. Just whatever. And then we'll come back. We'll check in tomorrow. We'll check in on the fitness fasting series again. And we'll talk about being 24 hours into the fast. And we'll see how I'm feeling and see how many miles I jogged. And maybe we'll check. I got the ketone strips. We'll dig those out. And we'll check my ketones after 24 hours is kind of worthless to check because they're not going to be on there yet. You might be burning ketones within 24 hours, but it's not going to show up in your urine because you got to be expelling ketones for it to show up. But that might take more like 48 to, it normally takes me even over 48 hours. It's about a day and a half, like 60 hours. 2.5 days, I mean. But by the 3rd day, those ketone strips will be purple. The 4th day, they'll be purple. And then we'll really buckle down I'm kind of, now that we got our National Visa Center number, I'm like, because my fiance is super skinny and super fit looking woman. And I just can't not embarrass myself by having this triple chin and turkey gizzard and I'm like muscular as can be, and I just have to take advantage of this. Like, I have a great metabolism and I can burn body fat rapidly. I just have to do it. And this is the commitment. This is the video that says that is it. It's been a year and a half almost of having this channel, like 16 months. And I'm basically right where I started still, maybe 10 pounds down, like it's just ridiculous. I've been as much as 35, 36 pounds down and then gained it back. So let's see what I can do to just push it to the next level. And it sucks. This is why I tell you guys to take cold showers, because they suck. It's like cold showers, those are for psychotics. Yeah, psychotics are ripped. Just like go with it, man. If you can't take a cold shower, you're not gonna freaking stick to a diet, because a cold shower might suck, but sticking to your diet sucks worse. Running every day while you're fasting sucks worse. Getting up before you want to put those miles in sucks worse. So if you can't even turn that cold water on for 10 freaking seconds to start shocking your system into victory, you're not going to be able to do any of it. So I really highly recommend just starting the cold shower, guys. It sucks. Just take your hot shower, get all clean, get all rinsed off, and be done. And then just turn it straight cold as it'll get. Don't even move out of it. Just stand there and let it turn from hot to cold. And just stay there as long as you can. Put it on your head. Try to cover every square inch of your skin with the cold water. If you can just get through that first time. I don't care if it takes 5 seconds or 20 seconds. Just do it quick. And you're going to be... I can just stand there for 15 minutes now. I usually quit because I start feeling my skin it feels frozen. Like my head and face start going numb. And I'm like, all right, that's enough cold shower. Because I'll start daydreaming. I don't even remember I'm in the cold shower. All right, guys, let's keep rocking it out. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Guys, please give me that thumbs up. Let me know you're here. Let me know you're brand new to the channel. I got a couple new guys started commenting on the videos. It's feeling great. I know I'm not ripped yet. This is what the channel's about, guys. I named it Healthy, Wealthy, Happy because in the beginning I didn't really realize how difficult the weight loss part was going to be. Like, I was going to talk a lot, more about money and more about finance and like I'm just going to get ripped right away, because I was when I was younger. I was a Golden Gloves boxer, and then I was a paratrooper, and I was fit. I just did not realize it was going to be this difficult of an up and down journey. But you know what? That's what it is, right? If the victory was so linear, there wouldn't be a multi-billion-dollar a year industry in the weight loss industry. Which, by the way, guys, it doesn't cost anything to watch my videos and to get some hopefully helpful advice and some useful information along the way. The diabetes videos out there. I have over 400 videos on this channel already. And I know a lot of them are just dragging on and boring like this one is. But what it is real life. Yes, I'm not the most entertaining dude or a trained speaker, a motivational speaker, or, any of those. And I'm not six-pack abs telling you can eat all the donuts you want and get ripped, because that's bullshit. I'm trying to be the real deal, guys, and I don't want to charge you anything for it. I just want you to lose weight and feel great. And hopefully if we can send the message of Jesus Christ out to the world, and guys, just help as many people as we possibly can. I'm hoping to grow the channel, grow the business, grow the industry, and help people, maybe help people gain weight in some parts of the world, that aren't struggling, or they are struggling the opposite, like shit. In America, we're struggling to not eat so much, while the rest of the world is struggling to find another meal. And I would love to be the one that provided those meals, guys. So if you will consider to join the channel for 99 cents, that would be a blessing from heaven, guys. Thank you so much for considering that. But at least hit that thumbs up. Maybe give me a super sticker one of these days, guys. It'll be so amazing. I'll be so pumped and excited. If you guys want one of these Zach at Healthy, Wealthy, Happy 777 YouTube t-shirts, and you got to promise to wear it around though once in a while. Just put in the comments that you would like one, and we'll get your, I'll give you my Gmail, and you can send me your address, and we'll ship one off to you. So thank you guys for checking out the channel. I hope you'll give me that thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, I would really love you to subscribe. But welcome to all the new subscribers. God loves you guys. Jesus loves you. I love you. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode.